This is what I say to the fighting art, the BFB fighting art on DeviantArt. Get out. There might be fans that like those characters, and if they get killed, then it's their, and then it's the owner's fault to clean the damage of the feelings up. This just should stop. This is not acceptable, man. And if this doesn't stop, then it'll be your fault. And I mean your fault. When I mean your fault, it's your fault. So please, in the future, do not do BFB fighting art. Thank you. I don't want to be the one that's responsible. I don't really want to be. I just don't want this type of art to be on DeviantArt. It's just like, it's not acceptable, because what would really be the point of having that art on DeviantArt if it hurts fans' feelings? Like, what would be the point? Just, if it's your fault that you've broken the fan base's feelings of their characters, then it's the owner's fault to clean all the mess up. Like, why in the hell would you make fighting art? It's not funny, it's stupid, and it's not acceptable. Like, why would you do that? It's more of a problem than actual good art. It's more bad art than good art. And I would agree on that if someone said they would agree on that. Like, who in the hell would do it? Like, what would really be the point of doing that trash? It's not acceptable. Like, it would be the problem if you made the, say, like, in that stupid battle art, like, say if the fan base, like one of their favourite characters, like e.g. Marker or Pen, like, had lost, then they would be probably like crying in pain. Like, then it would be then it would be the owner's fault to clean up all the mess. That's what literally it is. And if it was all these faults, then they like, why would they just no? Like, this art needs to stop. Like, I'm a fan. I'm a BFB Metro Pencil fan. So if you are causing this, like, look at this stupid thing here. These are not supposed to be on DeviantArt, and by repeating, I say not it to be there. As supposedly, I'm really annoyed at why people would do that on DeviantArt just to make fun of everybody in the community. This is just not an acceptable piece of art and should be taken off DeviantArt, as it will ruin the community's hearts for their character lovings, or whatever they call it, or whatever they're called. Just please. This should not be continued. This should stop. Like, this should not be accepted into the community. This should be denied.
Bruh.
Why would it not be there? This is, it's just not an acceptable thing to be Like, why in the hell would they make such thing to just basically be a jerk and just basically just do that type of art? Why would you do that? It's just a unacceptable thing. Like this isn't acceptable. Like, why? It's like, why would you do that? It's like the owner's gonna be like, oh, that seems new, I'm gonna upload it. And then the fan base is like, what have you done to our community? You've made our hearts broken. Now it's your fault to clean it up. And the owner's like, no. And then we're all gonna go ranting on the person who made the art. And it's possibly all their fault for doing this catastrophic art that shouldn't be accepted in DeviantArt. Like, why would it be there? Like, this should not be accepted on DeviantArt anymore. This is not an acceptable piece of art to be in the field. It's not acceptable. It literally, in one word, not acceptable. Like, how many times would have I said if like one of my favourite characters were in the fight and if they lost, I would have had a ranting spree on them, just because it's not funny. People who like are serious fans of their characters themselves would probably go on a ranting spree on their art because of this monstrosity that has appeared on DeviantArt over the last few months, I guess. But this is just a piece of art. Like, why would they put this on there? It's just not an acceptable thing. And please, if you do this art, then please, just please get some help. It's just like, at the end of the day, the person who will end up being in the point of where they'll feel like they'll have to consult prices is the owner. It'll have to be the owner. I could just, when I saw that art, like this one, it's not acceptable as it is ruining the fan base's. It is ruining the fan base's community like this. And people who are like just started being fans will probably be crying for like hours on end, like just because of what they've done. And for like those serious ones, they'll probably just they'll be like very mad and like say, oh, this art should stop. Like, I would agree. It's like if they came back replying to you like, oh, too bad, I'm gonna block you, then they're just basically throwing a hissy fit. Like, that's just not the type of things like that are not acceptable. Just no. I have never seen this type of art in my eyes. It's just sincerely and not possibly acceptable into this art community. I have just, the manners of this should not be accepted like this again. Like, it should never be. Well, I don't know what to say, but but the art type of what I was just talking, what I was just about, it's just this should not be on DeviantArt ever again, as this is not what it should be on here. Like, why? You are ruining, like, whoever makes this type of fighting art is making the community break down even harder. Like, why would they do that? Like, it's not acceptable. Like just it's not acceptable. Well, this as I say, I have repeated the not acceptable is it is very not acceptable. And today's word is acceptable. So if you want to comment down the word, as many as I can before night time starts. So, what's the lesson here today? Don't make fighting art. That's the thing. And if this still pursues, then this will be a situation that this will probably need to have a fix on. But yes, this is just what have I seen in my eyes. It's a what have I seen in my eyes? Is this a disgrace to society? I don't know. It probably is. Like, why would they do that? It's just not acceptable. Like, dude, like, if you were going to, it's like if you were going to like upload this type of art, it's like not kind of acceptable, as it basically ruins the community's hearts, or basically their feelings. Basically, it's just people have just gone way too far. Like, they have just done some, they've just like, they've done, like, some people have done, like made some very good art, like poses, or made those weird art things. To the terrible and most worst art that I've just been discussing. So yes, in an extended lesson, don't make those stupid art. Focus on making actual good art, not fighting art. That's just not acceptable. It's like you might have a liking on the fighting art, but for me, I have a hate on it. The type of art is not acceptable, as it basically ruins the community's feelings on this. This is just not acceptable. Like, everything that includes fighting art is definitely not acceptable. Well, I would sincerely have to say that here is the summary. Basically, don't make the terrible art, focus on the good art, and don't think about fighting art ever again. And if I do say words wrong, then it's my bad, because the gameplay is quite loud.